You want to know how you can stop Amazon from tracking you while you're using your Fire TV devices? Let me show you how. Hello and welcome back to DFM TV. I am Dan the Firestick Man, and on today's video I am going to show you how you can go to your settings and turn off features not only to stop Amazon from tracking you while you're using your Fire TV device, but also how to optimize your Fire TV device to work to its full potential. So you're getting a two for today. Let's get right into it. I want you guys to go ahead and hit the home button. When you hit the home button, you're going to work your way to the right to that gear where it's settings. Okay? Once you're over settings, you're going to go down, and the first one that we're going to go into is the one that says preferences right here on the right. Work your way to preferences, click on that. When you click on preferences, we're going to go ahead and turn off several features here, but the first one we're going to start off with is the one that says privacy settings. Go ahead and click on privacy settings. And if you want to know more information, more detail about what these settings do, you can see the description of it here on the right hand side. And you can read it. Every time you highlight one, it'll tell you what it's for. This particular one is to collect your personal information for marketing purposes, okay? Obviously, you don't want to give Amazon any of your personal information for any services or for marketing or for whatever, okay? So you want to go ahead and click on it. You're going to get this pop-up, and you're going to click turn off. Next one is collect app usage data. Same thing. You want to know more information, it tells you right there. You want to turn that off. You don't want them taking any information for anything. Interest-based ads. Who likes ads? I sure don't. So let's go ahead and turn that off. You don't want to share any information that's going to help them give you more ads, okay? Let's hit the back button, okay, one time, and we're going to go to data right here. Let's go ahead and click on that, and you want to go ahead and you want to turn this off, okay? They're monitoring your consumption of your 4K Fire TV, meaning if you're streaming 4K movies or shows and everything, they want to see how much of it you're using it for whatever reason on their end. It's still none of their business, guys. This goes along with the whole sidewalk program. If you guys don't know what that's about, I have a video about the sidewalk program and how you can turn that off, but it has to do with them sharing your internet with your neighborhood and your neighbors. They have no right to opt you into something like that to do it. It's your internet. You pay for it. You shouldn't have to share with other people if you don't want to, okay? You want to check out that video for that. But same thing here. They want to take your information and do God knows what with it. No, we're not giving it to them. Let's turn that off, okay? So we're going to turn that off. We're going to hit the back button one time. Notification settings. This falls more into an inconvenience of being notified with things that you really don't want to be bothered with, okay? Now, here, you want to have this feature turned on because it says do not interrupt. You want to have that on. Right now it's off, so that means that when you're watching a movie and stuff like that, you can be interrupted when there's an update for these applications. Again, if you have an update that you need and you have this on, or just another feature we're going to be turning off, you're still going to be able to get those updates for your Fire TV device. It's just going to happen next time you come in, you'll get a pop-up letting you know there's an update, you want to go ahead and do it, and you go ahead and do it. And you have the option not for it to automatically do it in the background. So go ahead and turn this one on so it doesn't interrupt you. Some of you may want to keep this one off and just go to app notifications, and then you can turn on and off whichever applications you do want to be notified whenever there is an update, okay? That's an option. I personally just want to turn it on so it never interrupts me with any application no matter what. Go ahead and hit the back button. This one's a very, very important one right here. I think this is one of the main ones that are going to keep your Fire Stick working to its full potential, and that has to do with feature content. It's better just to show you guys what is feature content. Let me show you. I'm going to go ahead and hit the home button. You can stay right where you are, but I'm going to go ahead and hit the home button. Feature content is these ads that you get on the very top here. While the feature content setting is on, whenever you hit up and you go to one of those ads, like I'm about to, like American Hustle, I'm going to hit up. If I just wait a second, automatically I'm going to get a preview. I'm going to go ahead, hit the back button real quick. I automatically get a preview with the video and the audio of it, of what they're advertising there. Now, a lot of you may not use this. Some of you see the advertisements. All you have to do is go up, click on them, and preview it if you want to yourself. But to do it automatically, this is something that's constantly running on the background of your Fire Stick. And if you're not hardly using that feature, then why have it slow down your Fire Stick? Okay, so we don't want that. So let's go ahead and go back to settings. For those of you that are there, you're going to go ahead and click on feature content. So your settings, go down to preferences and go down to feature content. Click on feature content and then allow video autoplay. You're going to go ahead and click on turn that off. Allow audio autoplay. You're going to turn that off. Now what happens? Let's go ahead and hit the home button now. Now you still get those previews on the top, but when you hit up, it's just going to be the picture, and then it's going to move on to the next advertising, like you see here. It's not automatically going into that auto, video preview of that advertising that they're doing. So now you don't have that running in the background. Now let's continue. Let's go back to settings, and now this time we're going to go over to where it says applications. You're going to click on applications, and App Store is going to be the first one that we're going to tackle. Okay, let's go to App Store. And automatic updates. Again, you want to go ahead and turn this off. You will get notified whenever you turn on the Fire Stick for the first time. Again, it'll go ahead and give you that option to do an update if there's one available. So let's go ahead and turn that off. Okay. Once we turn that off, we're going to go to the next one that says in-app purchases. You're going to go ahead and turn that one off as well. Again, you want more details, you can read the description on the right. And then notifications, you obviously want to be off as well. Okay. Now we're going to hit the back button. We're going to go to Game Circle. We have to do Amazon Photos as well, but I'm going to save that for last because there's a little bit of a thing that I need you guys to pay close attention to. So we'll save that one for last. Let's go over to Game Circle. You're going to click on Game Circle, and you want to turn Whisper Sync for Games off. Now, just as a tip, guys, you shouldn't be playing games on a Fire Stick. Yes, you can do that. They're kind of cheesy. I don't find it extremely easy to play games with this remote control either way. But the main purpose for a Fire Stick is for your shows and movies. Putting a bunch of games there for your kids and everything, it just slows down your Fire Stick. I don't recommend it. Can it be done? Yes. Is it going to mess up your Fire Stick? No. It will slow it down dramatically with the amount of games that you guys play. But so I don't recommend that you do it. Get them an Xbox or a PlayStation or something. Don't use a Fire Stick for games. So turn off Whisper Sync for Games. Now, the last thing that we're going to be doing for this video is going to be Amazon Photos. We're going to click on that. Now, both of these, you want to turn off and you want to disable it, okay? But there's a right and wrong way of doing it, and I'm going to show you why. Right now, if I hit allow guest connections and I turn this off, by the way, for those of you that don't know what this is, you download your photos into your Amazon account and you'll be able to view them on your Fire Stick. Most of you don't use that. You don't need to do that. There's a million other ways so you can view your photos on a TV, but anyway, you want to turn this off. But anyway, if you allow guest connections, you turn that off, right? And then you go to access Amazon Photos. You click on it and you click disable and then disable again. It'll kick you back a screen on its own like it just did. But when you go back into Amazon Photos, notice that allow guest connections is on again. You notice that? We turned it off and then we disabled it. But as soon as it kicked us back, it allowed guest connection, it turned it back on, and then you thought that you had it off. So this is why I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on. I'm going to show you the proper way of doing it. Okay? Now they're both on and enabled. Let me start from the beginning. You're going to click on Amazon Photos. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to Access Amazon Photos, and you're going to click Disable, and then you're going to click Disable again. That's going to kick you back a screen, okay, like it should. You're going to go back into Amazon Photos, and now you're going to go ahead and turn off Allow Guest Connections. I'm going to click on it, turn it off. Now when I hit the back button myself, because it's not going to kick you back on your own on this one, you hit the back button. If I go back in to double check my work, notice that Allow Guest Connection is still off and Access Amazon Photos is disabled. So it's crucial that you do Access Amazon Photos first, disable that, let it kick you back, go back in, Allow Guest Connection, turn it off, and then it will sync in and it won't change it on its own like it just did a minute ago for you guys. And that is it, guys. That is how you stop yourself from being tracked by Amazon while using your Fire TV device, and how to optimize your Fire TV device to its full potential. I hope that you have found this video to be helpful. If you did, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring that bell notification so you get notified every single time that I post a new video. Your support is greatly appreciated. You have been watching DFM TV, I am Dan the Firestick Man, your source for entertainment. Until the next video, happy streaming.